Why has my heart started racing now that I'm recording this? Oh, because I'm currently going through one of the biggest life transitions that I have experienced up until this point. So the news basically is I am moving to New York City permanently, full-time. I am not going to be doing any kind of bi-coastal life. I am moving my entire life to New York City, and I'm going to be living and working and loving and eating and just doing all of those things in New York City. As some of you may know, I had a place in New York City for a couple of years and I was doing the bi-coastal life. So I was going back and forth, and that was really like a test period for me to figure out if New York was really a place where I wanted to be. And that really solidified everything. It solidified what I kind of already knew deep down inside of myself. I've just always had this very deep, visceral connection to New York City. And when I ended the lease on the place that I previously had in New York, I told myself that it wasn't goodbye forever. It was just goodbye for right now, and that I would figure out how I really wanted to make this transition. So I figured it out. Now is the time that it's happening. I told myself I don't want to turn 30 next year and turn 30 in a city that I don't absolutely love from the inside out as a whole experience, because of all of the great things and all of the things that are really frustrating and all of the things that are really boring. I want to be somewhere that I really, really, really love, and that is New York. And I am really, really excited about this. I am going to be moving this summer, and I wanted to let you guys know because you will be seeing this background for a little while. I'm filming things in advance so I can still be posting videos, but this is such a big move and such a big transition for me that it's going to take a while for me to get settled. So that's why I have been doing all of this work up front, so I can still be posting at least once a week. And then once I'm settled, I will start shooting in my new place in New York, and you guys will know when that happens because obviously my background will change. But also you can follow me on Instagram because I will definitely be documenting my move as it unfolds. My mom is going to be coming out to New York with me to help me unpack, and there's just a lot of like moving pieces. I feel like if you have ever done a cross-country move like this, then you know that there are a lot of logistics involved and there are a lot of emotions involved. There are a lot of goodbyes involved. It's been a lot to just kind of hold this space and recognize everything that is changing. I'm grateful for that perspective because I know that it has come through my meditation practice, which has really been helpful for me through this time. I know that I have been really intentional throughout this process. I have been talking to all of the people that I need to talk to help me with this transition, whether it's just like finding the new place, getting Tato ready to move, thinking about how I'm going to transition work into New York when a lot of people that I work with are based in LA. Another change with work is that Eileen is moving on to another job, which makes me really sad, and I'm not going to go into detail about it because I will get teary-eyed, and I don't want that right now. I want to be able to talk about like what's going on and not cry. So she is leaving. It is something that is really hard for me because she is one of my best friends, but I'm so excited for her. And I think that one of the main reasons why we came together in the first place to work together was to realize that we are really great friends. Okay, now I need to stop because the tears are coming. Okay. Eileen's here while I'm shooting this, and she is over there tearing up as well, so we're just gonna embrace the emotions, okay? this is what life is about. We gotta embrace what's happening. So along with that, if you follow me on Instagram, you may have seen that we put out a hiring notice. A new person will be joining, and you may see them pop up in my Instagram stories once I'm there. That is a pretty big change within itself, but I am so excited for Eileen and just grateful for the experience that we have had together and grateful for our friendship. And I'm also really excited about this new person and being able to develop a relationship with them and to just hear their ideas and their thoughts and just to be around, you know, a new spirit. So I think it's going to be a really special experience. Well, also being really hard too. Like, it's so crazy because a transition like this is just filled with so much. There's so much excitement because this is one of my biggest life dreams that is about to happen. But that also means there's so much fear too. Like, I'm so scared because it is something that I've wanted for so long. And now that it's about to happen, I'm like, oh God, it's actually happening. Holding the space with both of those things that are true at the same time is really difficult, but also just a really special experience as well, because I recognize that I am feeling this way because this is what I'm meant to be doing. This is what I need to do to honor the deeper part of myself. I'm not even gonna get into the rest of the goodbyes that I have to do because there are just so many. And I know it's not like saying goodbye forever to people, because obviously like I'm still going to keep in touch with my friends and I will come out to LA and visit, and like I'm still gonna be seeing my mom. My mom is gonna come and visit. Like, there's still going to be an element of people coming to see me, and I'm gonna come back to LA and see them. But it's hard because there is an element of goodbye because we're not going to be in the same location anymore. And it's this recognition of people's lives changing and moving in different directions. Speaking of goodbyes, a recent goodbye includes the podcast with Kat. So Ladies Who Lunch, our podcast that we've had for the last 2 years, came to an end in June. And it was just a really bittersweet moment because we are both moving on to different things in our lives. And obviously, like with this move and the things that Kat is doing, it just doesn't really work out to continue doing the podcast. We are so grateful for the experience that we have had over the last 2 years and 94 episodes that we have made. Our inbox has been this incredible community of vulnerability, people choosing to step into the light, and that has been a remarkable experience, and I just want to say thank you for that. If you would like to listen to our last episode or just any of the episodes in general, I'll have a link to that so you can listen, because we do have 94 episodes if you would like to listen to them. I think that's like all of the stuff. I have this post-it note with all the things written down that I wanted to mention, and I've pretty much covered everything. And I really don't know how to end this video because it feels like another goodbye that I have to make in the midst of 1,000 goodbyes. Just to recap, in terms of videos, I will still keep posting, so you can look for new videos every Saturday. If something does change because there are unexpected things that happen with moves and big transitions like this, I will let you know on Instagram or on Twitter. But otherwise, just look for new videos on Saturdays, and then you can follow me on Instagram to see what's happening with the move, which I'm really excited about. Not looking forward to all the logistics at the same time. Oh my God, if any of you have advice for a big move and transition like this, please let me know in the comments, because I would love any kind of advice. How to build a community when you're in a new city, like any kind of moving tips, because I always seem to forget something when I move, like, something that I really need, like toilet paper or soap or a towel or something like that, or just taking care of your mental and emotional state. So I guess that is going to be it for this video, and I really just want to end it on the note of honoring that voice inside of yourself, because we all have it. And I think the thing that I have recognized in the midst of this transition is that I am honoring my inner voice, but so are the people around me who are part of this transition as well. Like, I'm seeing Eileen honor her inner voice, and like this new person that I'm working with is honoring their inner voice. And I think it's just such an incredible experience to feel that kind of energy. I want to leave on a note of curiosity and really just listening to what your inner voice is saying to you, and listening with a kind and gentle ear, because I think real just magic comes from that experience. I will see you guys in my next video, and at some point very soon in New York City. Thanks for watching. Bye.